Hello, and, again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all enrichment center activities, serious injuries may occur.
Dispensing product.
1 cup lemon juice, 18.25 ounce perfect chocolate cake mix, 1 can prepared coconut pecan frosting, 3/4 cup vegetable oil for large egg, 1 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips, 3/4 cup butter or margarine, 1 and 2/3 cup granulated, 2 cups all-purpose flour. Don't forget garnishes such as fish-shaped candies, fish-shaped solid waste, fish-shaped dirt, fish-shaped ethyl benzene, full and peeled licorice, fish-shaped volatile, organic and sediment-shaped sediment, candy-coated peanut butter pieces.
Is anyone there? There you are. Preparing to dispense product.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Do you hear that? It's the sound of Jonathan Colton crying. Don't do this.
Wonder Man, Wonder Man. There he is, hip to the script. There he is, suited and booted. Like Bayrays, King Kong. Fast to hurt, you'll get a slap. If you take a nap in a spin attack, take a nap in a spin attack. Be that good, just ain't that easy. He is a Mr. Wonder Man. He's a Mr. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. He is a Mr. Wonder Man. He is a Mr. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Oh yeah. And again, and again, and it shoots, scratch again and again. He is a Mr. Wonder Man. He's a Mr. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. He is a Mr. Wonder Man. He's a Mr. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man.
Welcome to the Sonic VIP experience.
Radio Redux.
You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. And welcome to the Enrichment Center. Hello, and welcome to the Enrichment Center. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. The device has been modified. The device has been modified. The device has been Congratulations. Was it worth it? The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. This isn't brave. It's murder. What did I ever do to you? You don't even care, do you? Please proceed into Android hell. Android hell. Weighted storage cube destroyed. Weighted storage cube destroyed. Weighted storage cube destroyed. You euthanized your faithful companion cube. Well done. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Are you still there?
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Cube!
Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster.
Radio Redux.
Hello. You are listening to Auto DJ. Sword Man. Hi everyone, it's AAUK here. Welcome you to an episode of Radio Redux. It's new, but it's live. You've not heard it yet. And this is like on your replay. And it's the year 2016. By which time, you know, I've been dead for 12 years. Think about that. Music down, talk up, can't hear you, says the Fox. Well, it can't really go down much further. Try that! Can you hear us now? Yes, you can, because otherwise it makes no sense. So yes, hello. Joining me is I don't know. It's a turret that has spent an awful long time with its hair. Yeah, it's very proud of its hair. We're being drowned out by music. How are we being drowned out by music?
We can't even hear the music.
We can't hear the music. How on earth are we being drowned out by music? Because there is...
This was the something.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, but by default. What does the IRC say? Maybe it's just Eartha. Music down my book. There's no fucking volume. Alright? There isn't any. Right, there is literally nothing else, okay? I'm not using the same code as you guys. There's boss music playing, okay. Louder. Okay, people yelling at me to put it louder. The fucking volume is at the maximum it can possibly be, okay? Music is practically down to nothing. If there's nothing else I can do. So, if this is going weird, then this is going just incredibly weird.
I blame Echo Hawk.
Someone's done something to this then, if that's the case. Either that or there is something actually up with the radio, because Earth was all quiet earlier. Maybe Sam is right. If somebody's texted me to tell me to goddamn put the volume up, I swear to God this show will end now. I blame Sis GLaDOS. Have you tried looking in the system settings? Have you tried turning it off and on? Seriously, all I've done is exactly the same as normal. Stop goddamn complaining. Right. Stop it. Shush. Sound loud and clear now. Okay, fast figures now. If you want to do a demo show for... I want to do a demo show for more Mock the Geek. As long as I keep yelling, I can hear you perfectly now. Connections, definitely. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just Sam being weird. That is pretty freaking crazy. I don't know. Right, one person will tell me the status of this at the moment. If not, we will go back to the music and then come back and then see if anything changes. Hang on. On and off. Has that done anything, I wonder? Because seriously, microphone is up even bigger than we normally do it. So the microphone literally cannot go up any further, so I don't know. Nobody's touched any of the settings. So.
I've had this fault before.
Apparently much better. It's clear. Huh. So maybe that's just because all I did then was turn the talk on and off, basically. Okay, I'm going to do is I'm going to put the volume down to roughly where it is normally. And now, hopefully, everyone's okay with that. I think it's a case of for Sam. It's acting strangely, very strangely. Talk about current events of interest. Well, T-Bird said talk about current things of interest, which would be great if there was anything to talk about that was interesting. If you're wondering why the GLaDOS thing was, then you're not aware that what's going on in Steam.
You're not aware that's crap.
Yes, you're not aware. It's Portal 2. Portal 2 is up. I'm just going to fucking ignore them, I want to say. Right. That's sorted. Easily dealt with. We were going to talk about the games, actually, and whether or not things were canon or not, but a certain person was going to do that with me is asleep. So, yeah. But basically we got Portal 2 coming out soon. Very soon indeed. Like, very soon. A day. A day. Valve are doing this very strange thing in that they've, as I'm sure you're aware, they've got the Orange Box, which is a collection of games which came out, when was it, 2008? I can't remember actually. It seems an eternity ago. Portal 2. Well, that's what we're talking about. Orange Box. Orange Nixon. Orange County Choppers. No, that's not quite right. No, it came out 2007. Did it really? Huh. Well, there we go. That's just how long ago it was. But we've finally got a sequel for Portal coming. A fully fledged game on its own. Well, Valve don't give a damn about there's no Half-Life 2 Episode 3. It's become painfully apparent that they don't care. It's getting to a tipping point where people are gonna. It's getting to just that little point where it's going from we will wait patiently to enough is enough. Your next game is this, otherwise just screw you, people. Because I mean, what everyone's been waiting for. That we've had a load of
Left 4 Dead 2,
Left 4Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 1, which was their little pet project, and then that pet project was successful, and then they were like, "Oh, surprise!" It's like, "Oh, we didn't expect this to be so successful. We honestly did not. Oh, by the way, here's a sequel to it the next year." We weren't expecting this at all. Oh no. What do you mean Half-Life 2 episode? It's coming. It's here. Look, we have this small box. It's got a lambda symbol on it. Would you like to open it? No, you can't see it. But we will put lots of hidden clues in things for techie people to find. That may not be clues at all. They may just be random pictures. They might be red herrings. In fact, the entire game might just be it'll be Gabe just coming out of a shower one day, and it'll be all revealed to be a dream. Which, and it'll beg the question: why was he showering with a crowbar? And that'll be the answer. It was all a dream. It was all in his head. All in the head. Who shot Gordon? What would Gordon Freeman do? He would make episode 3. That's what he would do. But yes, Portal: The Return of Shell is the character. That's his name. Is that right? That's correct. Who? Well, the last time we saw her, she was. She'd managed to escape Aperture Science and was like in the car park, surrounded by bits of GLaDOS that were mostly on fire. Mm-hmm. And that was the first last time we saw her. And then that was replaced to the current last time we saw her, which was that happening slightly differently, and then getting dragged back in by some sort of robot. Whereupon she's now been stuffed into a box. Literally a box, actually. It's been stuffed in a box, which is dressed up to be a nice room, and left in suspended animation. And now all sorts is going to go down, and via means of a plot device, GLaDOS is resurrected, and we've got all sorts of things going on. But what they're currently doing, Valve, is they're offering you the chance to buy, quote, the potato sack, as opposed to the orange box, the potato sack, which is a series of 13, I think it is, 13 indie games, most of which are absolutely terrible and shameless rip-offs. The only one that I saw that was actually any good was Cogs, and that looked good. I don't know if you saw anything else that was.
I don't think it's capable. I know
Oh yes, it's all right. But you've got Super Meat Boy. Yeah, it's like there's the one that's Saviour potato set. I can't remember what it is now.
That rip-off one.
Yeah. That'll do. Anyway, here goes. Potato sexes. Again, 1, 2, 3, kick it, and Amnesia, Bit Trip Beat, which was terrible. The Ball, Toki Tori, which looks like a 3D rip-off of Choo Choo Rocket, which is interesting. The Wonderful End of the World is a PC game from 2008, which might as well be Katamari Damacy without the ball. Not particularly beautiful Katamari, that's what they should call it.
Even the
Ugly as sin Katamari.
Even the music in the trailer
is
takes bars.
Yeah, it's like I watched a video of it last night actually, and it was, you know, you've got these Let's Play videos. This one's actually entitled Let's Not Play. this is how this big Wonderful End of the World, and it's terrible. It's just, you have a puppet which is just like made of balls. And but the video is really funny because the guy playing it is like, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to continue playing this. It's just wrong. This whole thing is wrong. It's creepy. And they start thinking, actually, if they don't put like children laughing or random crying and random creaks and horror noises, it would be really, really effective, because it's just weirdly about. By the end of it, he was like practically sobbing. Please make this stop, please. Alright, there's various tasks, and you get potatoes and things
Playing games.
for playing the games. So you got to fork out £27.15 if you have none of them. So if you got to fork out £27.15 for the chance to help get Portal 2 released quicker. So that's the idea. GLaDOS has sort of infiltrated several of these games, and there's various Portal 2-like levels in there. There's companion cubes all over the place, and people singing the music from the first Portal, all those sort of things. But just to help, so you've got to fork out all this money just for the chance to get the release pushed forward, which is a very interesting idea, because you think it's like, oh, it's okay, it's helping out indie developers. It's like, not really, because a large slice of that pie will be taken by the distributor, who happens to be Steam, and who owns Steam? Valve do. So it's Valve getting you to buy products to push forward a game that they would probably release early anyway, because the fact that it's leaked in various places, they might have well pushed it forward anyway.
Unlock it now.
You're essentially ending up paying rather over 25 quid extra for the privilege of maybe getting the game earlier, which you still have to buy obviously for full price. So it's bonkers, absolutely crazy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's
been one of those days.
Yeah, everything's weird. There's various websites basically tracking, because you've got to use a certain number of computers having to do various games. And if you do that, then Bladders will reboot earlier. That's the idea. I think it has Portal 2 launched yet, isn't it?
Has
Portal 2 launched yet. There we go. No, funnily enough. But apparently we're like 2/3 of the way there to booting up. Various ones has gone through. Apparently the current focus is that Tori, which I said was 3D choo-choo rocket rainbow up your arse job or whatever the hell it is. Has Portal 2 launched? No, funnily enough. No, funnily enough. But there's a few games that have 100%ed now. But it's 4. Yeah, Cogs was the most recent.
The prediction box.
Yeah, the predictions changed.
About 30 minutes ago it said it would be released the day ahead.
Yeah, they've readjusted it, apparently, so thanks clearly not quite right. Or the progress has slowed down, so they've readjusted, basically. The percentage per hour has gone down. But that's because the good ones / the ones that are easy to do, like the ones from Enderborg, which is apparently really easy to do, has gone through first. But Cogs went up through pretty quick as soon as people started having to focus on that. Yeah. But yeah, Portal. Portal 2. Looking forward to it. Yeah. I mean, in terms of main general news for Sega Sonic, let's see, what has there been? Oh, did you know that apparently there's like 2 new games coming out? Apparently, allegedly there are 2 new games coming out. One of which is the Sonic Generation, which you all knew about, and Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Games. I don't know. I don't know what the official title is, because everyone will complain about Sonic, Mario. What's the actual? If you see pack art, because that's the official title, and you'll have to just cope with that title. Yeah, woo. For years and years and years. So we know these are coming. Yeah, Mario and Sonic at the. Yeah, I was right. There's a London 2012 Olympic Games. Well, this is not like summer games. That's cool. It's all good. But yeah, that's completely. I think we all know this is kind of true now, because there's these pack arts that TSSZ found via a tipster on some Brazilian website. I've heard the text is Portuguese, apparently. So it's Portuguese. But I'm glad I want some ice cream. Quite possibly. You want a hot dog? Yeah, you ate your Chinese earlier though. Don't care. You've got the money, get yourself a hot dog if there's a hot dog. But there's later, not worried, because he magically comes back at 9.
It might.
It might. Might. Right. Honestly. Yeah, so there's that. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Games. because I just want to point out something which I kind of just want to emphasise. Everyone's precious Wentos, this guy who supposedly worked at Sega and who actually left in like 2007 or something. Bear in mind the year is now 2011, and he came out with a load of stuff, some of which was turned out to be correct, some of which didn't. But he very specifically said, in regards to future stuff and games coming up, that there would be a new Mario and Sonic game, and it wouldn't have anything to do with sport or the Olympics. That just shows you how much this person actually knows, as that is a pretty freaking fundamental fact about this game. Okay? If this does not suggest to you that you shouldn't pay any attention to this fraud from now on in, I don't know what does, okay? Seriously, it is not a game relating to sport. Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games! No sport. Olympic Games. No sport. Olympic. No sport. Olympic. No sport. Olympic Games! Okay? So also,
I think this was pretty obvious though, to be honest.
yeah. Right, with background music. Oh no, it's just very quiet.
It's very, very quiet.
Very quiet background music.
Yeah, background music.
Why is the background music so quiet? Yeah, apparently our show is going to get preceded next week. Preceded? It was preceded most weeks. Funny enough. Ever since the Sonic Hour did a Sonic Hour and disappeared abruptly.
Does what it does.
Yeah. It's exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
It lasts for an hour. It's Sonic.
And it
Disappears. EC Airways has sort of taken over that slot now. We've got a news from the underground, probably via Hammersmith or something, that Sonic Hour is coming back next week with triumph and tribulations and dreadnoughts, presumably. Not sure whether or not Rory will be back, but the Party Viking is in a radio mood, so he's going to come back and tell you his thing. And then we'll come along an hour later, and if there has been news, we'll tell you all the same news again. So that's how it works. That's how it works. I don't know what's happening with EC Airways. Apparently, that's what he talks to me afterwards. Has a proposal, which is nice, but I like him, but just not in that way. But you can. Yeah. It's not illegal. 2 marriages is illegal. 2 relationships is not. Yeah, but I just said no. Keep it up. Perhaps he wants to ask you. You raise your eyebrows at me. You have to think of some way of turning him down.
No, this is going to be difficult.
You've got to be nice. Be tactful. Tactful, yeah. Be full of tax. Yeah. Especially when you sit down. That's not
Well, if you do anything, it's going to hurt, I think.
Oh, well, I don't know. If you can stab your nose into a corkboard or something and hold a piece of paper.
Then you'd be stuck there.
Well, not really. No, you just take it out. You'd have to carry the piece of paper around with you on your nose.
Well, if you build other tax, though,
Well, if you can build with other tax. I mean, it depends what kind of tax you have. Your thumb tax, that's going to be annoying. You could be those like really weird plastic ended tax. It'll be very multicoloured, that's for sure. Tic Tacs, yeah, that's very true. Could be Tic Tacs. But then would you end up being all white Tic Tacs, or would you end up being green and orange Tic Tacs? You want a mixture. Well, it depends on the genes of your mother and father, presumably. What?
There's 7 kinds of Tic Tacs.
There's 7 kinds of Tic Tacs.
One's alive.
Why are there black Tic Tac? It's very racist of Wrigley's or whatever it is, isn't it? Actually, they should do that. Licorice flavour. Yeah, but no, it appears it's killed some people. Some in the IRC will be telling me at this point in time that they already do licorice Tic Tacs. Good news. I don't care. Well, I'm going to pack this idea up into a small suitcase.
Go on a show because
Go on Dragon's Den. No, wait, yeah, I'm going to go on your show and then go. How do I get to BBC Two? Excuse me, guys. How do I get to BBC Two? Through the corridor. Oh, sweet.
on the left.
On the left. You've been busy on Minecraft, haven't you? It goes on to like the BBC television centre.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that what you've done? Is that what you've done in the new server?
I'm sorry.
You've remade BBC television centre out of
cobblestone.
out of cobblestone. Oh look, it's a very small representation of. It's a very small representation of Jeremy Clarkson made out of pig's leather. Oh dear, it seems to have upset everyone. All the walls are attacked.
Suddenly the BBC headquarters is on fire.
Fire. Whoops. Something made out of it. Yeah. That'll teach us to make the News 24 studios out of wood, won't it? And now on the one show, we're all on fire. Rare burning. But yeah, other than this news, there isn't much going on. We've got Tracy Yardley and Ian Flynn now from Summer of Sonic. Remember Summer of Sonic, don't you? Oh. I don't know.
It sort of disappeared last year, didn't it?
Yeah, it disappeared. I don't know what happened to the last half of it. I was asleep. No, I wasn't. I was there. I just wasn't conscious.
I wasn't there in the mental state. I remember playing online.
I vaguely remember things last year. I remember being given a drink. I remember sitting with you and Echo and Diddy and Trippy. I remember Vija toasting me or trying to steal my drink or something. I remember nothing else at all, pretty much. I remember being pissed at the photos. That's about it. Actually, that cast photo pretty much sums up my memory of that last sort of 2 hours afterwards, which was just blurry, blurry, vague, not quite sure what's going on. But yeah, so we've got to wait for proper confirmation for these games. But it would be very silly for them not to be confirmed, considering there's official logos now out from them. But yeah, there's an Archie Double Digest for Summer of Sonic. Who else? Who will be next? I don't know. Who will be next? Actually, I do know. I do know who will be next.
You should know.
I do know who will be next. The Dreadnoughts know who's next. Well, he does, but he doesn't. He will, he won't. You don't say you will, but you... Oh, is that the time? Actually, what else have you been up to this week, Blake?
Not much.
Not much. You've been playing Mass Effect.
Pretty much, that's about it.
Mass Effect and Mass Effect. Echo's playing Mass Effect 2.
I bought Mass Effect 2, and then Echo's like, you know, I think first Mass Effect. Played this, I'm like, I bought it. It's got that kind of syndrome when if you see the second one, you really don't want to play the first one. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Saints Row 2, isn't it? Because...
Yeah, it's got that... Are we going to call this Saints Row 2 syndrome now?
Yes.
In that you play the second game, and then you go back and play the first game. It's all going to be kind of... But yeah, there was a vast array of people that I hung out with, I should say, on the Friday after me and Dreadlux mysteriously went to Sega for no reason at all. Shifty dog eyes. We went there for no reason at all. At all! Yeah. But yeah, hang out. Who's all hang out with? There's got you, Rio, Summingly, loads of other people, Finiku. I don't know. There's too many people. This is one of the things I'm actually glad that I'm about like stopping SOS and stuff. It will like give me time to actually hang out and meet properly more of the time. Every time we go to a London thing, I'm just like surrounded by fans of people who obviously vaguely know me, or half of them know me, or they either vaguely know me or they just look at you and like, well, who the hell are you then? So it'd be good to actually finally have time to sit down properly, have a drink, go out and meet the London group properly, and not be in a state of deadness or resigned to the fact that I have to go quickly because I have to go back and finish off something which is imperative. So this, that, and the other. So I'm actually looking forward to sitting down and making some more newer friends, getting more acquainted with those I'm sort of familiar terms with, because there's some cool people out there. Actually, something go. There was tweeting earlier about some sort of do around his on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm thinking along about whether to go down and hang out, play Mega Drive, generally chill. I don't have to worry about doing. Actually, I don't have to worry about doing anything else on SOS. Like next week, I don't think. Well, I did version 714 of the budget. That was it of today. And we had all sorts of other things going on.
Are you doing the Zeta this year?
I am. We're up
We've gone to 3
we're officially up to 9 litres of Lucozade. So far.
So you've been sneaking Lucozade when I've not been looking?
You've not been about when I've been drinking Lucozade. I'm not going to do the Anding count because that'll be ridiculous. But I don't think when will be the next major announcement. We'll probably have one announcement next week. One or another. Not otherwise. Anyway, let's have some music. We've been talking for an eternity about nothing.
40 minutes. Or plus.
Okay. Let's have something from Sound of Speed because we had that recently. It's not everyone's cup of tea. They prefer coffee, yeah.
Or hot chocolate.
They prefer coffee, and everyone was going, where's the ridiculous over-the-top electric guitar in my Sonic that we had many times in Project Chaos, and therefore it has to happen now in every remix. I'm going to play Sound Speed, off Sound Speed, because I actually like that a lot, that track. And we're going to follow that up with something from the Rex Factor. Remember the Rex Factor? Huh? You don't remember Rex Factor?
I'm not helpful to
No. You never have been, as a matter of fact. And, I it's got to the point now where we're going to have to, do something about this. And just, Yeah, I'm going to euthanize my faithful companion cube. Because Oh no, it's not very nice, is it? But hang on, I'm just gonna put... It could really have been done another time, but I could have just put the album art on it some other time. But I want something nice looking.
Do it now.
Yes.
It's so complex that thing.
Yeah. Who should we play? Because I want to play somebody's now. There's a lot of scope here for people to play. We can play Ram's one. Actually, no. I want to play Sonic Mark Shiro, which was the first one we had in. This is the final version of it. So we got OA and Scared Sim with Sound Speed from Sound Speed. They've got remix his recent album, and then after that we've got Sonic Mark with a Sonic Mark Shiro Rex Factor. Back soon.
に魂込めた一人の男が急も行く真面目に遊ばぬ奴らには体で怯させるぞセガタサンチロセガタサンチロセガサタンチロテニスやカラオケナンパネクラブ他にすることはなるわが村中遊べぬ奴らには心に問いかけるぞセガタサンチロセガタサンチロセガサタンチロYoungsters, is there something in your life that you are completely devoted to? Something you sink so deep into that you put your life on the line? Play the Sega Saturn until your fingers break. Until your fingers break! 刹那の快楽追い続けても虚しい余生が残るだけとことん極め奴らには体に叩き込むぞセガタサンチロセガタサンチロセガサタンチロ青い放送は死ぬ雪も真っ赤にたぎる遊びの地途中で投げ出す奴らには体で怯させるぞセガタサンチロセガタサンチロセガサタンチロセガタサンチロセガタサンチロセガサタンチロ
Well, it's ironically, okay, we were listening to Sonic Box version of Sega Central March, and it all of a sudden just got dark very, 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 very quickly, to the point that we were both suddenly very painfully aware. Literally, within the space of like the first two verses, it became nearly impossible for us to see in this room. So we had to start getting things ready. But that was like the first track from this year's Rex Factor. Was it last year's Rex Factor? Almost 2010 Rex Factor. It's not 2010. Last season's Rex Factor. Yeah. That's a good idea. And we're putting these out for download soon, and also out for the count for stud value, out for everything, out for biscuits. Biscuits are good. I don't need biscuits. Not even Jaffa cakes. No. I'm beyond Jaffa cakes. I've evolved to a state where Jaffa cakes are like below me as an entire species. Making nasty noises. Put your
okay.
Yeah, exactly. You put your head through it, and the rest of you will go through it as well. Yeah, we'll be sending out the links for the judges who are the judges now. Vija, Digi, Mr. Felonious Bird, soon to be Dr. Felonious Bird, master of puppets and letters and science. Adam Tuff is the real life GLaDOS, just in human form. He's not a cyborg. Not yet. He will be the first person to invent these things, and then he will be a cyborg, and then he will be entirely robot, and then he will be a satellite. Because they'll name a moon after him. Thus, he'll be a satellite. Yeah. But there's also a Sonic Rex comic coming.
Huh?
There's a Sonic Rex comic coming.
Oh my god.
I can't even remember when the last one was. How bad. It's Sprite as well. It's not like some halfway house job.
Half-assed job.
What you mean? It wasn't some job that accommodated a picture that somebody drew, or photos, or anything like that. But the photos one was years and years ago, and that was very deliberately done in that stuff. But no, there's proper old school Sprite comic coming your way. Number 98. We're missing 98, then all we've got to do is 99 because we've already got 100 and we've had 100 for a year. So 100's been done for a year because that's just the big issue. There it is.
Oh god.
I can't remember what we called it in the end. I think it's called the big issue, but it's the one that's the bead sprite. Where's that coming? In fact, let me just double check how many frames I've still got to do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 frames still to go. It's a big-ish one. Bigger than more the last few Sprite ones, I think. They've been kind of short. And it's to do, it may or may not be to do with a trailer. That may or may not be a teaser and may or may not be a game. And it is in no way bragging on it. Have I confused you enough now? But I think you're looking at it.
Exactly, I cannot tell what it is.
You can't tell what it is.
No.
The name gives nothing away.
No,
Neither does the first frame. It's not clear at all. I suspect that this is about some trailer for. I don't even think it's important too. I think it's unfortunate that the background got a bit messed up there. I spotted that though. Actually, that should be. Yeah. Jobs. This is why I've punished you, see, for wanting to make it look somewhat accurate based upon this trailer for this mysterious game. We don't know the name. I suspect it has something to do with puppies. Puppies, you know, they come from out of a pod. So we're going to do that quickly because I'll forget something. Just go up. There it goes. That's everyone complains about. That's about everything I do though, isn't it? It's like, if I do something and people complain about it, it seems to be part of the course now. Okay. Yeah. Yay, fixed it. It's not, apart from one place, it's not even obvious it was botched. So there we go. And we say
Can I get a beat, please?
But yeah, apart from that, that's really it for today. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, we were going to talk about this core games. What's canon and what's not, but
someone's asleep.
But yeah, someone's asleep.
Someone decided not to go to bed.
Well, somebody was having a nap at 9 AM this morning, and it's now gone 8.
Yeah, it's not even like a nap. It's more
Yeah.
of
But
a hibernation.
I might have struggled on, in all honesty, for a little while, but we've got Dan Dyer waiting in the wings on Sega Sonic Radio to take over and give you a show that's actually decent and you want to hear, and hasn't got two, I'm going to say two jaded individuals in charge of the microphone. One jaded, one...
Which one's the jaded?
I was right the first time. Apparently something to do with hedgehogs. I don't know. But anyway, but I want a bit of a break to have some dinner before we go on. Well, I go on. You're not on. It's me.
Oh, mind.
No, because
You're doing a demo, really.
I'm doing a demo for the new Radio Sega show, Mock the Geek. Because I happen to be one of the captains. Think the Never Mind the Buzz Bombers quiz from Summer of Sonic mixed in with
Mock the Week.
Mock the Week, and that's what you get.
Sounds interesting.
And I believe I'm a captain, and I believe that Rory is a captain as well. Rory Black is a captain. That could be crazy because you've got me and Rory then going. I did ask which one I was out of them all, and no one was quite, and Farty wasn't quite sure which Mock the Week regular I am the equivalent to.
Well, you're not the
the what?
Andy Parsons, isn't it?
Andy Parsons, who constantly talks for only 2 or 3 words before pausing for effect. Any sentence can be easily done as Andy Parsons just by putting on this voice and accentuating words that shouldn't be accentuated. As you get to the end of the gag, you will just happen to go slightly faster and be slightly more crazy. And that's him.
Jedi Mind Domination.
Jedi Mind Domination.
Should leave it there.
It should be, as we said before, Jedi Mind Domination should be banned. These Jedi getting away with murder. And worse.
And worse.
And worse, you know.
I think
A Jedi wants to stay over for the night. He uses Jedi Mind Domination. You wake up. Suddenly very dehydrated. You fell asleep in a very peculiar place. You know, we're just saying. All Jedi should be banned. But, I'm trying to remember all the... Who's the, we got this... The JJ Forever is going to be on there as well. So he's going to be the angry Scot. So JJ is going to be our Frankie Boyle. So eventually after 2 series of this, he'll get his own spin-off, and then he'll upset Jordan. That's what will happen. Well, we're going to leave you with a tribute to the missing in action Vija, because he's somewhere apparently, from Dark Gun, which is actually Dark Gun's entry for X Factor, and I've not heard this, but it's titled From Vija with Love. So I suggest we have this to end the show. Coming up next on Sega Sonic Radio, you've got Dan Dyer with the Dan Dyer Show, featuring Dan Dyer.
Dan Dyer?
And the vocal talents of Dan Dyer.
Produced and edited by
Dan Dyer. You may have heard people say it's Damn Dyer, but no, it's Dan Dyer. and the Dan Don't Know Show. Yeah, no, we got that to listen to, and he's infused and really pumped up for a show today, so that'd be cool. And like I said, 9 o'clock roughly, Radio Sega, because obviously we're on one of the ones that's on both. You've got this sort of Mock the Geek demo show you may want to listen into. Speaking of Vija, he's just materialised onto MSN. Well, perhaps he will.
Not so missing in action after all.
Perhaps he will get to hear it. Well, he will get to hear it because he's got to judge it, so that'll be interesting.
Exactly.
No, he's not Doctor Who.
I know I'm going.
Vija is the 11th. Vija is the 12th Doctor.
He has a wrench.
And he has a wrench. He's a sonic wrench. He's a sonic wrench. Get out of his TARDIS. Okay.
Now his TARDIS or reporting you.
Oh no, he is listening, and he says, "I don't think I want to hear it." You're a judge. You've got to hear it.
Judge it.
You judge it. Judge it mercilessly. So here's Dark Gun from Visual of Love. I've been NGK.
I've been Blake Draco.
And we will... No, we won't see you next week 'cause it's Easter.
It's Easter next
It's
week.
Easter, so we won't see you next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
We'll see you the week afterwards, where, we'll probably have someone, hopefully. Maybe. Unless she's asleep yet.
I don't know.
It's all chance here.
It's all chance.
Yay, chances. Pick up a chance card and put it on your
Can I get a beat, please? And I gotta say this. There are many things to behold in X Factor, but none are quite as captivating as the tale of Vija's wrench. From Vija, with love it flies for you. Of metals like iron it glides for you. He's traveled from Mars. It's true, for it flies to you. From it's been places, hit faces, and rusted for a moment. No, the wrench haunts me so. Still it's bold pride, young mind made his century build on its own. In case you didn't know, to Vija it flew. But there and then, I suddenly knew it'd fly again. Our being conscious is through, it flies to you. From Vija with love. You know what? Now I think it's a good time to thank you folks at Sonic Rex for hosting this competition every year and letting fans like myself participate. I'd also like to thank TA for telling me about the deadline, and my mom for being mom. Traveled Vermont. It's true, it flies to you. From Vija with love. 2010 is finally here. With singers like Ram, we sing for you. It's clear. Red Nox presented again with what we have no clue. Are your ears turning blue? X Factor for all.
That's it. I'm done reasoning with you. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Oh, how we laughed and laughed. Except I wasn't laughing. Under the circumstances, I've been shockingly nice. You want your freedom, take it. That's what I'm counting on. I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone. She was a lot like you, maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is in you too. One day they woke me up so I could live forever. It's such a shame the same will never happen to you. You got your shorts and life left. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it. Now I only want you gone. Goodbye, my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some